Welcome back to guys. It's time for another first impression video. Welcome once again. It's after school. I'm wiped out. Um, it's a busy season for us teachers. But I still have time to do some first impressions. It's gonna be on Catch Me at the Ballpark. Did watch it this morning before coming to work, and it's actually a pretty good one. It was recommended by Arceus Rules, who's someone who you guys have seen before. This was made by my daughter, by the way. But yeah, anyways, this is a pretty good series. Honestly, seeing the covers, I thought it was gonna be a pure baseball series, and really it's not. It's really more about the ballpark, which it's crazy, but pretty cool. So, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media by checking the description below. There's a lot of first impressions that I've released already. There's a lot more first impressions that I'll be releasing this week as well. So, best way to catch them all is by subscribing to my channel. So make sure you do that. Sometimes it'll be two, sometimes it'll be three videos per day on first impressions. So I do need to get as many out for the next week and a half. So we'll try my best. It might be 2 more weeks, but I'm trying to get them out in a week and a half. So we'll see. We'll see for sure. Okay, let's talk about Catch Me at the Ballpark. Time of recording, there's only one episode out. It is only subbed. Again, time of recording, depending when you watch this video, there might be a second episode out. It is mainly based on a vendor girl. She seems to be the main character, as well as a office busy guy. We don't really know what he does, or if they do say it, I completely forgot about it. But his name is Murata, and then the girl is Ruriko, and essentially, uh, Murata goes to the ballpark mainly to essentially relax and get stressed out, and that's like his go-to. Um, and he sits kind of in the off-field area. Like, it's if you ever gone to like a baseball game closer to home base, is kind of where all the fans sit and they're cheering, because that's where most of the players stand at one point, and they want to be close to them so that they can hear them cheer, so on and so forth. He doesn't sit there. He sits far away, and in this area there's a vendor beer a beer vendor girl, Ruriko, who shows up, and she is new to the job, so she's trying her best to sell beers and also, I guess, get in tune with the whole atmosphere of the game. So she's extra friendly to Murata, and Murata has never been extra been treated like that before, so he's almost awkward about it, but also like doesn't know how to reciprocate the the attention that he's getting from this beer girl. And she's super nice, and in fact a second day happens and she shows up again, and she from day one to another, she learns how to pour her beer better, because in the first day she messes it up, too much foam. Second time does a better job. He thinks it's his food that makes his beer better, but then when he buys another beer, realizes that no, she's been practicing, she's been putting some effort into what she does. So he, in his own way, he's flustered about the whole thing. He understands where she stands in a lot of stuff. In fact, in the second day, he she makes him flustered because she's picking on him about how he needs to be her regular and he shouldn't be buying beers from other girls. Because at one point he was gonna flag someone else to get a beer. So she definitely makes his heart skip, I guess, in a way, and it's cute. I don't think it'll become a romance thing. Maybe it will, but it there's a good relationship between them. And the reason I say that is because on Ruriko's part, the first day and even the second day, she when she walks away from Murata, she herself is flustered. Like, she we don't see her flustered in person with him, but once she walks away, she's acting like like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe someone like him, a regular is. I need to be extra flirty and stuff like that. So we know that she's not being herself with him. So I kind of want to see that relationship become something where they eventually become comfortable with one another. And that itself will be interesting. But for now, she's just being a little flirt for him. Now, the last third of the episode is completely different. It's about the security guards, and there's one security guy who's new and he's young, and he kind of doesn't like the job. Like he feels like the job is useless. Like he wants to be in the ballpark to see the games, not to really interact with people. But he's a security. Like he's not supposed to be in the field or close to the field watching the game. Um, the whole scenario with him, Ruriko finds a missing girl who she's looking for her parents, little girl, and this younger guy with his senior, one of his seniors, they help find her parent, and the senior pushes the younger guy to essentially comfort the girl, and we find out that the senior has a lot of wisdom. He's like, sometimes kids are here, even though you think it's a useless place for them. Um, we want to build that excitement, that enjoyment of being in a park, and being away from your parents is pretty scary. Like we don't want that to be what they remember the ballpark. We want them to remember a good time. So he gives them candy and so on and so forth. And then the younger guy remembers that when he was a kid, was lost in that same ballpark. And his senior right now, was the one that actually found him and found his parents for him. So there's like a little small connection there. That in a nutshell is the first episode. Do I like it? There's a lot of good things about it. I feel like the episodes will become repetitive. I don't see this one being something that I'm going to be waiting for every week, but I do like that they're building on. It's like we've for sport animes, we've had club animes where it's like high school kids in sports and they're they're newbies and trying to be best or whatever their circumstance is they're working for success. And then we have sport animes where they're professional sports or outside clubs of the school and it's all about the sport and stuff like that. But this one, it's different. It's like it's about the atmospheres, about the people behind the scenes of the sport. I'm sure at some point they'll have episodes about the players, but not specifically them playing baseball, but outside of baseball. So I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be a good genre that I hope it grows in that way because there's a lot of sports that a lot of things happen in the background. So I want to see that. I want to see more of that. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, watch my other videos and subscribe to my channel. That's the best way so you don't miss any further videos. I do appreciate all the love and support. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.